Where are we? Well. Bud, good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Conley, good evening. No, it wasn't canceled. I just didn't have the time today to make the pre-room kind of fucking thing. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get this thumbnail into this live. Here we go. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second here. Thumbnail. Save. Hello, 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 everybody. If you could start tapping the screen, sharing, doing all of the shit that you do with the stuff by the thing and the thing with the stuff and by the who and the thing. Come on, save, you mother. Okay, there, that's good. Now turn the monetization on. Oh, I can't do that until it's live. Okay, so there's the head. And then, sorry, I'm gonna be right there. What's up? My THC levels. You missed my interview last night. That's fine. It's here on the. It's on the app. In the form of a video. Plus, tomorrow I'm going to be working on pulling the audio off there and putting it on to Spotify. Already, damn old man works fast. What are you talking about? -6 with -9 overnight. You're getting close. You're getting close. Oh, the Turning Points USA halftime show is an absolute fucking joke. It's absolute fucking Kid Rock and a bunch of fucking people that nobody wants to listen to. Yo, it's going to be great. Listen, all the maggots are going to tune in, no doubt about it. Oh, the THC level comments. My bad. My bad. Yeah. Catch up. Come get your weather. Nope, it's okay. My weather can move around. You can't smoke because you're not 21? Okay. Kid Rock is dumber than a rock? That's an insult to rocks. What the law don't know, don't hurt them. Exactly. I started smoking when I was 13. Should we arm ourselves if Trump passes away? I don't know what Trump passing away would have to do with it. You didn't know you had to be 21 to smoke? I mean, the law says you have to be 21 to smoke, but fuck. I told my kids when they turned 18 they could do whatever the fuck they want. But they needed to face the consequences of their actions if they got caught doing something. So at 18, I didn't give a shit if they smoked. At 18, I was like, yeah, whatever. You drink, smoke, you're an adult. I don't give a shit. Seahawks or Patriots. Who do I have in the Super Bowl? Giant Meteor is who I have. Like I said originally in my video about the Super Bowl, is that my best case scenario for the Super Bowl is that after the 10th scoreless overtime inning or period, quarter period, after the 10th scoreless overtime period, and each team having negative passing yards and negative rushing yards, that as they were kicking off for the 11th overtime period, a massive sinkhole opened up and swallowed the entire stadium whole, and we never heard from either of these organizations ever again. That would be the best case scenario. Other than that, yeah, I just don't want it to be New England. I don't care for Seattle either, but I just don't want it to ever be New England again. I hope that New England never wins another fucking Super Bowl as long as I fucking live. I take it you don't care about the Super Bowl this year? Nope. Nope. Let's see. Today's Tuesday. I work, so I'll work Thursday, and then I'll work Saturday. So I will be off Super Bowl Sunday. But yeah, no. Did you watch the Grammys? No. I don't watch TV anymore. It's like I watched a couple of playoff games, and that was the first football I had watched other than going to see the Colts play live all year. You're glad Bad Bunny got a Emmy or a Grammy, sorry. Always hated the Pats. Go Bills. When was the last time you watched? Last time I watched what? You're buying some bleacher seats from the Bills old stadium? TV? Oh, fuck. Those playoff games, I watched a couple of playoff games before we got down to the two teams that I hate, and before that, Ward, thank you for the $5 donation. The reason I have to say arm ourselves when Trump passes away is the MAGA will riot. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. I don't think they're gonna riot. Before that, a year and a half easily before I turned the TV on. I mean, we just don't watch TV, and what my wife watches, she watches on her phone. So like, we just don't turn the fucking TV on. Hey, I'm a masshole. Easy does it. Sorry, AA. The Patriots can't do it. Listen, if your Red Sox win a World Series, aces. If your Celtics win an NBA championship, I'm down with the program. If your Bruins win an NHL Stanley Cup, don't give a shit. If your Patriots win a Super Bowl, yeah, that's the worst possible scenario in an NFL season. Why do you wish you could have been? Why couldn't you enjoy your trip to Illinois more? I live in Vermont. Unfortunately, it's majority Patriots fan here. Luckily, there are a lot of Bills fans too. Okay, I only watch Sail GP. Never heard of it. At least the Seahawks are owned by a woman. Fair enough. Are you surprised Bill Belichick wasn't a first ballot Hall of Famer? No, and he fucking deserves it, that fucking piece of shit. Everything he ever fucking won should have an asterisk next to it. I got this because I either cheated or I had Tom Brady as my quarterback. I'm glad that motherfucker didn't make it into the first ballot. Fuck. Cheating motherfucker. You got to remember, I'm an Indianapolis Colts fan. I have the horseshoe tattooed on my body. Fuck the Patriots. Yeah, Billie Eilish, yeah. Yeah, he won't be attending the Super Bowl because he knows he's going to be fucking mercilessly booed there. I briefly heard about Savannah Guthrie's mom being abducted. I had no details around it, but I just heard about it a little bit ago. As a Raiders fan, I still haven't gotten over the Tuck rule. Yeah, let's talk about that for a second here. Tom Brady's entire fucking career, in my opinion, kicks off because of a bullshit Tuck rule and a field goal kicker that got him into and won him a couple of Super Bowls. Just saying. Post Malone may have killed War Pigs, but if you saw that post Grammy interview where he completely lied and ducked the questions about ICE, you got to remember who he is, man. He's MAGA. He's MAGA. And listen, it doesn't change the fact that he can sing good. You know, I still have Kid Rock songs on my phone. I just won't buy any more of them. But yeah, he's motherfucker got up there and said, I've only had a phone for 4 months and I don't have any social media. You don't have any social media, motherfucker? You got millions of followers on multiple platforms. Oh, man. Lib boy. Let me explain something to you. I've been around the block more than a few times, all right? I got enough dick to satisfy, enough balls to fill a bucket, and enough hair on my ass to weave a blanket. I haven't been a boy in a hot minute, champ. And if that's your little pet name for you, hey, you do you, man. But I don't swing that way. So keep looking, sweetie. This motherfucker came in and called me Lib boy. Ah, shit. Are Tostada Tuesday participants welcome? Of course. Fucking love a good tostada. Joe Rogan, listen, they're all going to start distancing themselves from all of this shit that's going on because they know Trump's done. He can't run for re-election again. The Dems are probably going to win the midterms. So at best, he's going to be a muted, lame duck president. And so they're all trying to pull away from this, saying, I liked his policies, but I don't like what he's doing with ICE and with the Epstein shit. And in 10 years, you're not going to find anybody that actually liked Trump. And it's all going to be bullshit. We need to hold their feet to the fire and say, no, you supported this shit for a decade, man. I did a video about Trump's visible decline, talking about his decline. Rick Wilson from the Lincoln Project was talking about his visible decline. Rick Wilson's in the same camp that I am. He thinks Mother Nature is going to take him before the next presidential election. More libs crying, love these streams. Now you're hidden, so you can love it silently. You can keep typing and keep boosting the algorithms of the live, but we just won't be able to see it anymore. So keep loving it in silence. Rogan hasn't grown intellectually since he was 12. Oh, that ain't no lie. Still won't be justice. No, it won't be. Yeah, the crying thing is always so funny. Love to see you libs crying. I don't have a tear in my eye. I'm having a conversation, but that's what they always revert to. What are you crying in your basement? What's your opinion on Jay-Z and Pusha T being in the Epstein files? I don't have an opinion on it. I don't even know who Pusha T is. I know who Jay-Z is, but I don't have an opinion about it because I don't know any details surrounding it. Kansas City, Missouri in the house. How you doing? If you guys could share the live, keep tapping the screen to blow the live up and push the algorithm, that would be fantastic. Germany, guten Tag, Herr Kahn. We got South Texas in the house. Does anyone here happen to know, are any of the paranormal content creators in YouTube on Democrat side? Or I don't follow paranormal content creators, so I personally don't know shit about any of them. Arkansas, St. Joseph, Belgium, Jesus, Canada. We get a lot of Canadians here. A lot of Canadians. Austin, Texas. The UK. Whereabouts in the UK there, Danny? I think that Donald Trump's going to fuck around and get us into a war there. They have not released all of the Epstein files. There are still way more to come. Yeah, I know where you're at, Conley. California, England, Nebraska. Was that burp for Belgium? No, that burp was for this little bit of root beer I got in this cup right here. That has given me the Quebec. How you doing? Phoenix, Arizona, where a baby's first words are often, but it's a dry heat. Yeah, couldn't do it. They would have found your smoking gun already, sir. What does that even mean? What? Love your content. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Birdie. How many more files do we really need? I mean, they're not even willing to investigate the shit that we already got. I mean, just one page of the 3 million documents that dropped alleged that Donald Trump raped a 14-year-old girl. She was led into a room and forced to perform fellatio on him, and that she was part of an auction where Donald Trump would auction off teenage girls that Jeffrey Epstein brought him, and he would tell the bidders what level of tightness each teenage girl had after he had performed his own inspection. That's one fucking page of 3 million. And Donald Trump has the fucking sack today to go, yeah, the files completely exonerate me. If anything, they show that people were conspiring against me. No, dude, they showed that you forced yourself on the children, is what they showed. But the Republicans won't do anything about it. The only way this gets investigated is if the Democrats win back control of Congress. Otherwise, the Republicans aren't going to do a goddamn thing about it. Graham 4130. I don't even know what the hell that is. Dem voters need to step up. They need to stop with their protest votes, and they need to stop with their fucking write-in votes and all of that shit, and they need to step the fuck up. Otherwise, none of this ends. Yeah, his children were in the room when he did that. Allegedly. That's one fucking allegation. Dozens and dozens and dozens of that shit. I gave you a thumbs up. You're doing good. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Epstein file.